Hey, I wanted to give a shout out to Anthony DeVito. Very good book, The Physics of God. I just finished it. Very, very good book. I highly recommend it to anybody who wants to read it. You can get it on Audible, on Amazon.com, or wherever you buy books, I guess. But it definitely brings what the book does. It ties both the science and God together, where a lot of people think you have to be one way or the other. Like Democrats can't be Republicans, or Republicans can't be Democrats, and they can't share views, right? Well, religion, you can't separate science from religion and vice versa. They are one and the same, right? So, and it's comparing two different things. You have one with the other. They work in harmony. It's not science is wrong and religion's right, or vice versa, right? And most physicists and most scientists that I know of believe in God or some form of God, even though a lot of their followers don't believe. It's just to understand that, and I'm not saying to believe in God or not to believe in God, that's not what this is about, but to say that a lot of great scientists have come to the conclusion that some of the stuff cannot be explained through science. Therefore, there must be a God. I'm going to take it to another level and say the stuff can be explained through science, just we're not capable of understanding that science. Who created that all or put it all together, or the architect, would be God, if in fact that's what you believe in God, right? So, another thing I want to add to that is that God, how do I say this right? I'll just say it like this. God, let me rephrase this. The Bible does not dispute science. The Bible doesn't dispute evolution. The Bible doesn't dispute a lot of things that people say you can't believe in if you believe in the Bible. I'm not telling you if the Bible is real or not real. I'm just simply saying that you can have one with the other, meaning they both correlate. And that's a lot of what this book talks about. It talks about a lot of other stuff too. Near-death experiences of different people, and experiments that have done that the scientific community has thrown out simply because it doesn't fit in their logic, right? So I believe, this is my stern belief, if you're going to be a true scientist, then you need to understand that there's a possibility that just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it can't be true. So, could we be the figment of someone else's imagination? Could there really be a God? Could I really move something with my mind? Just because we haven't seen proof of it yet doesn't mean it's true or not true. Hence my belief of, or let me rephrase that, part of Jerome's theory is, I don't believe or not believe. I don't believe or not believe in anything I don't know to be true or false. I'll say that again. I don't believe or not believe in anything I don't know to be true or false. What that means in a nutshell is, very open-minded, but at the same time, I'm not going to tell you you're right or wrong based on your belief. I'm not going to tell you, and I can't tell you that because I don't know. God has not come to me personally, Jerome Robinson, and said, I need to go and demolition a town because some people in that town don't believe in you. So I need to destroy that town. If that happened today, I think if that happened today, and it does happen today, we would consider those people a terrorist. So if I was to go and lead my people, I would be known as a terrorist. In the Bible, for all these people who claim that they believe in the Bible, and all these people who claim they believe in God and religion, I'm not saying it's true or false. I'm not convinced that they believe what they claim to believe, because in their hearts it's filled with hatred. They do things, they sin like crazy knowing God's watching. But see, I don't think they think God's watching. I don't think they think God's really there. And we condemn, and this is really going to rub people the wrong way, we condemn Osama bin Laden for doing what he did for supposed religious reasons. I'm not telling you he's wrong or right. Please, I'm not looking for people to get pissed off at me. I am saying that this stuff has happened in the Bible. And you can't argue with me and tell me, you can certainly try, that what was different because God said that, or God told them to do it, or whatever. How do you know that God didn't tell Osama bin Laden or somebody else? You don't know. So I can't say there for sure that someone's right or wrong based on because I don't agree with them or I don't believe in what they believe in. Who am I to say that they're wrong? I can't. There's a lot of holy wars going on today, and we can all claim it's all BS. And I'm not telling you you're wrong either. I'm simply saying that there's a lot of hypocrisy. The story of Waco, Texas. Dig deeper into some of these second comings or third comings of Jesus Christ, or God has told people certain things, or certain people who are quote unquote we think they're schizophrenic, but really they are hearing true voices through different frequencies, through God or through whomever. We just don't know. We like to put give medication and call it a day. Think we know the answer. Do you know how many people today will go to the doctor to get to see if they have the flu when they could have had COVID-19 all along, or they could have had some other type of flu or some other type of sickness that mirrors the same what is it called? And I'm at a loss for words. Mirrors the same symptoms, but it's actually something else. So we go to the doctor. Doctor gives us a $100 test kit, and we find that we don't have the flu as we thought we did. And meanwhile, that's it. Case closed. Well, then, Doc, what do we got? Well, golly gee willikers, I don't know there, Jerome. But you don't have the flu. Kudos. So doctors tend to think single-minded, or 2D instead of 3D, and I'm going to get into a whole string theory another time. But my point to you is, just because we don't know what it is, obviously there's something. So wouldn't it be in our best interest to find out instead of just prescribing antibiotics, calling it a day? Next patient, come on, that's not cool. So encourage everybody to not just read this book, but dig a little deeper and see what's yet to come with Jerome's Theory. Please subscribe. I know I talk a lot, and I'll get better with my words as time goes on, and I apologize for that. Right? They say you shouldn't apologize. I'll apologize. What the heck? Why not? But definitely subscribe, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Prefer a thumbs up. But hey, you be you, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Be a better you tomorrow than you were yesterday by being the best you can be today. Jerome Robinson,